Right guys and girls, something different today. Van build episode 1. So I'm going to try my best to, if you see in my van, look at this. I mean the only good part I think of my van, don't laugh, is this bit here with my brushes. Obviously I've got a few window cleaning brushes and scraper set from Marshall Pro. Great scraper set, and this is where I have my pole, which my mate built me that, and that's where I hold my brushes. So that'll do for now, but the rest of the van is not fit to purpose. I've got my guns there and a few guns there, so really what I want to do is get my guns either on this side, all of them, or this side, and I'll work that out after. But my main objective today is getting this floor looking neat. You can see this MDF, it's battered, and I'll show you. I'm going to sweep it out and try and restore everything and put down a new kind of protective waterproof floor. So I'm going to sweep all this out and try and save this ply, because I had it done 2020 and it's lasted all this time, but it is rotting out. But I'm planning to just lay protective flooring that I got from up the road on top of it and use this as a base. We'll see how I get on. Right, so all the stuff's off now. We're just looking at the floor now. I always get asked what's in my van, so I'll take you on a little tour before we start. So this is my twin turbo. This is my baby. This is, I love this, from Rutland Pumps. So basically I always use the turbo when the drives are full of weeds. My surface cleaner, it just doesn't hack it, so that's the first one. My other baby, the original, before you were replaced by the twin turbo. Done a lot of good work with this. So standard turbo. All my guns are from Rutland Pumps. They're based in Oakham. And then this is the J-Rod Lance. I've got the bits, one sec, I'll show you in a sec, out there. This I bought, I don't know if I rate this, to be honest. I only think this rinse is good. You can see there's a 65 and a 25. I mean, maybe I should have got a 65 and a 40, but I've got a 65 and a 25 together. I just feel like it doesn't give me enough power, but they are good. I mean, I don't really use it that much. I would recommend this gun for tarmac, resin and patios. And then we've got the XJet M5 from Rutland Pumps. These will set you back about 180 quid and 200 maybe now. It's lasted me for about 2 years, still in good nick. And you can see all my guns are on spigots, which is a lot quicker because it just connects into here, into my Sutner. Now this, forget that them cheap guns, I was flying through these, but then I got this ST2600, I mean, and I've got them on the big Therma fittings as well, which I had done at Savvy's by me. So that literally connects. One sec, I'll put you down and show you. So that, you can see, connects onto that, like so, it pulls off. And these are my different tips. I've got 25 degree, 15 degree, a straight one for like paint removal, and a 40 degree. That goes on the end of that lance. This is what I mainly use to rinse down. And then I've got this pole. This has been a great purchase. It's 150 quid from Equip to Clean. Can clean all up to 2-story perfect for cleaning fascias, windows, everything. Had this ball valve for years now. I don't really use it as much because obviously I've got everything on spigots, and then I've got this one of my most recent purchases from Rutland Pumps. This connects to the end of the gun, so I can use my tips, different tips on a quick release. And that's about it really. I've got you know, a few bits here. I've got a vac, etc. Chemicals. Oh, forgot to mention, I've got my double ladders and my extra extension so I can go up to 3-story. Measuring reel from Screwfix, good to have. You okay? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. And 2 masks, keep one spare. Right, quick update. I can't believe how dirty it was in the gaps. Over time, if you just leave your van, it just ends up being a mess. I mean, like I said, the ply's not in good state, but it's gonna have to do. Apart from that, like I went round here as well, cleared all the muck, and there's just bits everywhere, and at the back as best as I could. So we are ready to put the matting down on top. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm no tradesman, no carpenter or whatever, no floorer, so I'm just gonna have a go at cutting this to size now. I'm spreading it down with the adhesive. It's going to need a good clean after, I'll tell you that. No. Oh, can I get through these gaps? That's the thing. Can I get it in them gaps? Oh, that one's gone in, hasn't it? I'll have to do a bit more bodging on the edges. Right everyone, I've been out here since 12. It's now 20 past 6. I'm packing up. I'm going to put everything on the van. You can see it's a lot better. I'm not overly impressed with some of the gaps, like here. and I cut a bit too far away, but I'll silicone all the edges. I'll put some fresh silicone in, and I'll show you the sides. So I've cut this side really well with a step. I went to start putting adhesive on the step, and then I've changed my mind, so I'll just stick some of this matting down on the step, make it look a bit better. But it looks great so far. I've got a bit over there that I need to chop back. I'll give it all a clean out, but this will be solid now. So I'm very happy, very pleased. And I'll probably put some kind of like beading around the edge at the bottom. Yeah, so I'll keep you all in the loop, and in this same video I'll show you the finished result. Right, let me show you all the 500 litre tank I've just purchased. I am over the moon today. Today's a good day. We've finally got a tank. Soon no more water butt for me. I'm really happy with this tank as well. The lad was a window cleaner. He only used this for pure water. Found it on Facebook Marketplace. He wasn't too far from me. It just needs a bit of TLC, you know, in places. But this is perfect. I'll give it a good jet wash, and I'll chemically treat the tank as well. And then the bits, I'll have to change that. That fitting looks alright to me. And then I'll change that over to like to fit a 19mm hose. And then I think the plan will be to move this brush, I think, out of the way, have the garden reel, like the garden hose here, and then my stainless steel frame will be mounted on here, and I'll get a welder to do the rest for me and drill the bits in the van and stuff. I'm not, let me spin you around. I'm not 100% confident in drilling through the floor, because obviously of what's underneath the van. So I'll let the mechanic or a welder, if I find one, do the rest for me. So stay tuned. I've literally just got to go around the edges. You can see the gaps that I've left when I've cut round. I will show you all the end result probably later today, if not another day. Right, let me show you all the results. As you can see, I'm very happy with the lino. Big shout out to the missus, it was a great idea. Picked up the lino for 25 quid, fitted it. She fitted all these trims around the edges and siliconed those bits for me, and I siliconed all the rest around the van. So it looks like a new van, doesn't it? I mean, years ago, it's 2023 now, so 2020 when I first got the van, I applied this protector coat, and it has lasted. It stood the test of time. So if you do want to do this, buy yourself some protector coat and apply it to the plywood, because then your van's going to be waterproof for everyone starting out. Make sure you do that, otherwise the floor is going to get battered and it's going to rot. So let me show you all around this angle, because it's starting to rain, before I pack up. And it does look very nice, doesn't it? And there's my beast, which I'll be taking off this trolley, and the reel will be coming off, and it will all be going over there. So stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And I'm going to make this into like a mini series. This is part one, the floor, and then it will be the tank, that on a skid mount, my own kind of build of what I can afford, and basically like a budget build. That's what I'm going to call it, because I'll be honest with everyone, I can't afford to be paying 10 to 15 grand for a build. So you got to start somewhere. So this is for everyone starting out as well. If I can help you all know things that I didn't know when I started out, then I'll do that. So alright, thank you all for watching. See you later.